How fast are you with the ball at your feet? It's a very simple question that every player should answer honestly about themselves and their ability to play the game. Think of it another way. When you get the ball at your feet, how much of your athletic ability can you maintain and use on the field? Or do you have to slow down and you can't maximize your athletic ability because you can't move as fast as you can and maintain control of the ball at the same time? Unfortunately, for most players, this is the case. There's often way too big of a gap of how fast a player and how quick a player can be without the ball versus when they put the ball at their feet. And this is a huge disadvantage for players when they step on the field. Um, Obviously, this game requires each player to be able to move with the ball quickly and at speed. If I'm taking a player on or trying to avoid a defender during a game in a training session, I have to be faster, more athletic, quicker with the ball at my feet and maintain control than the player defending me, the player that doesn't have the ball at their feet. That is a requirement of this game. And often, because the focus and training so often is on a player's ability to receive and pass, which is important. It's a critical part of the game, not at all saying it isn't important. But because that's such a high focus and we don't spend a lot of time on just the player's ability to run with the ball and move with the ball at speed, that when players get in these 1v1 situations or in tight spaces and there's not a quick passing option, most players fail in those situations and those opportunities in the game. And I call them opportunities because they're opportunities to be difference makers. Those are the moments that I think break games open. Those are the moments where certain players can make something out of nothing. And that requires a great deal of individual ability and control on the ball while moving at speed. And that's the difference. There's a lot of players who, can show great skill, good control of the ball while moving at a moderate pace. But under the great pressures of the game, while trying to move at speed, they can't maintain that control. They can't maintain that consistency of their touch. They're not as calm and as relaxed. They, can't keep the ball as close to their body, and move at the speed that's required while keeping control. And for me, this is the difference for players as you continue to go older, and the difference between good players and great players. So in training, when you're either working on your own or you're working with your team, make sure you're spending time and working and challenging your ability to move with the ball at speed. Often players will move at a speed that's comfortable, at a speed where they're not going to lose control in training. And instead, they need to be really pushing that edge and trying to continue to get faster and faster on the ball, because for me, this is one of the most important elements of a player's development as they continue to get older and having to deal with the speed and pressure of the game. And it's something that they don't work on enough. So ask yourself this question every time you step on the field: how fast are you with the ball at your feet? And can you be faster? The answer is always yes. There's absolutely no ceiling to how fast you can be with the ball. So every time you step on the field to train, challenge yourself to be a little bit faster each and every day.